What is up, team? Chuck for Traders War Room, and I'm back at you with another video. This is your Tweaky Tuesday video, and I got a great one for you. But what I need you to do right now is hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And I need you to come along with us on the journey and check the description tab out. Tons of tools and tidbits to make you a more successful trader, guys, and everything products and service related that Traders War Room has to offer. Now, if that sounds good and you're ready to rock it with me, then all I got to say to you is follow me. And let's go to war together, team. Traders War Room, let's go ahead and get it. Welcome back, team. Legal disclaimer, this is not financial advice. The content is for entertainment and education purposes only. You are responsible for every decision you make. We want you to have fun, use caution, and always go to war. Services we provide, guys, I'm not going to beat this up because at the end of the presentation I go over products and services we have, but just so you guys know, you can find out and explore everything we offer at traderswarroom.com. Stay tuned, like I was talking about at the end of the presentation, for hot TWR products and services and upcoming classes, everything to grow, learn, share, and hopefully make some money. So let's go ahead and start out with trades of the day, guys. We had a fantastic finish out on a round trip on AMD, went ahead and secured that for some profit. We also had our swing trade. We've been holding this one for a while, and we were able to come in and get into the green on this put play on SPY. So thank you, market, for dumping so that we could get out of this. And we had a high risk Microsoft play. Now, guys, we ended up not taking a profit on this, but we ended up mitigating risk and came out of this one. And I highlighted this one because I wanted you guys to know that we don't always get them right, but we minimize the losses on failed trades, and then we make it back with bangers like this. Boom, right there. We got Amazon going from 188 all the way to 390, and that is how Traders War Room rolls. And these are just me. I got 25 other people on the server that are doing their thing, making money every day the market's open from bell to bell. So come and join us and come and get some. Bottom line, we're destroying the market no matter which direction it goes. We want you to quit wasting that money that's not making money. And we say to you, if you're ready, Traders War Room is ready. Join us together and let's go to war together. With that said, let's go ahead and hop into it right now. And we're going to go ahead and go right into the desktop because we're going to do something a little different. So I wanted to start off with Microsoft. And we're on the day chart here. And I wanted to show you kind of what we were seeing with Microsoft. So real quick, just going to put some lines on here. We noticed Microsoft had some, areas where it was doing some top level consolidation, and so we went ahead and saw these levels, and what we saw is we saw it peaking here, dipping, and we go ahead and find our bottom down here at the bottom, and then we find another bottom here. And so what we thought was going to happen with Microsoft is that we were going to dip down to this bottom line and on some earnings trades and hopefully find a rejection from here tomorrow, and we'll see what happens, because in after hours it did dip like you saw, boom, right here. But look what it did in after hours, consolidated and popped up very nicely. So the calls that we did, lotto trades at the end of the bell, if you guys got into those, we should be looking pretty decent when we open in the market, because I got a feeling we're probably going to open up to the top, because even though earnings were misses on revenue, the forecast for forward thinking and forward products and insight looks really bright with Microsoft. So definitely looking forward to seeing this one at the bell tomorrow. Let's go ahead and hop into Tesla, see what Tesla's been doing. All right, so we noticed that Tesla closed lower and we got 3 crows coming down. If you guys don't know what 3 crows is, you need to go to my website and you need to check out my class on candlestick theory. And we went over a whole bunch of patterns on candlesticks right there. So check it out. It's only 15 bucks and you can definitely find out how to trade on the candlestick. But we got 3 crows going here right there. So this tells me that we do got some of the downward pressure coming. And it looks as though we had a recent gap up. So like we thought with Tesla, we're coming down. We're probably going to fill this gap and we'll find rejection. I went ahead and put a line on here already. I got a feeling about 734, 740, somewhere around there is probably where we'll find our rejection for a push to the upside. So we're definitely paying attention to this. And if we go off the indicators, we're looking pretty bearish on this currently. MACD wants to cross, the RSI is pointing down, SMI is pointing to the downside. Also, we got the pattern 3 crows with a gap to fill down here. So all signs are looking like it's pretty bearish right now. So definitely puts are on the mind. Let's go ahead and go into cost. Costco was a popular one, but definitely the earnings with Walmart played heavily on this particular one. Now we had this nice little ascending wedge type of pattern, right, coming up here, nice, and it got tight. So even though it was tight, we ended up gapping down a little bit, and we lost our moving averages. But Costco's still a beast. I got a feeling we're probably going to come back down a little bit, probably testing these areas where this previous kind of hump before the last push was, and we're looking at probably a run down to about 503, maybe 500. So definitely looking pretty bearish on Costco as well, but I do think we'll find that support that we want for the rejection, and we'll push to the upside on Costco. Let's go ahead and look at SPY. Man, SPY's doing exactly what we want. Our 390 puts and our 388 puts are definitely making money, and we were able to slide out of the 385 put. That one was an out of the money trade, and we went ahead and jumped on that when we saw the opportunity today. But yeah, SPY's coming down just like we thought it was. It's going to come to this level where we said it was going to do. It's going to see if we can hold this level, and I got a feeling we're probably going to push down tomorrow, and we'll probably start to see that 385 area where we're thinking about it. So any of those runners that you got with those 385 puts, make sure you're watching at the bell so that you can hopefully capitalize on some of that bell volatility and get out. But definitely we're still looking bearish on SPY as well, and I got a feeling it's going to come down at least to test this 385 area, where we'll probably find a little bit of support for relief and probably push to the upside. Indicators are also showing us the bearish indication as well. Home Depot. So Home Depot gap down pretty decent, but it held its moving averages. So I do like Home Depot. I think we may see some consolidation at this level, maybe a little bit more of a dip. I don't think we dip too much. I don't think we're going to have a drastic dip down to, like the 280s or anything like that. We might dip a little bit below to our bottom level moving average, but I think that's okay. We're going to probably start to consolidate out and start to make another run to clear this gap here sooner than later. So I'm definitely still bullish on Home Depot. I just think it's going to take a little bit of time. So if you're going in contracts, you definitely want to push out 2 to 4 weeks, and always at the money, in the money, as much as your portfolio can hold. Go ahead and look at Q. Q is going to be a similar case, just like with SPY. We got 3 crows coming down, and we're definitely looking like we're going to push and go into the 290s areas where I think we'll find some support and probably a relief and some rejection to the upside. So a little bit bearish on this short term, and then I think once we get down to, like I said, that 292, 290 area, we'll probably find that support, and we'll start looking for the reversal to the upside. All right, Lulu. This was a popular ticker today, and I told people when we did this earlier that from the gap that we had on Lulu, we were definitely going to head down, and it did just that. I still see some more downside on Lulu, and I think 275 looks about right for potential finding support and seeing about a little bit of a reversal. Now, you'll be able to make money on Lulu if you trade it intraday. You can make money going calls and puts both ways. I mean, it's pretty nice, but once it starts losing its moving averages, Lulu likes to follow the trends. So once you start to see it trading below its moving averages, you might want to start getting in and following the money. And then when it starts coming back into its moving averages, that's when you need to consider exiting and reversing your strategy, going for the opposite way of the direction that you're going. Let's go ahead and hop into McDonald's real quick. McDonald's definitely was a killer. We made a killer trade off of the puts yesterday. Came out of consolidation. We had our ranges here, top and bottom level, right? Had our long-term effect that we had from both our long-term top level resistance and bottom level support, had our range, and we knew that we were looking to come in here. Now, it popped up. We didn't get the dramatic push to the upside that we were thinking we were going to get with McDonald's, so I don't think it's ready to completely break out of this, and I got a feeling that we're probably going to cool down a little bit, and we'll probably see some retesting of these lower levels. If I was a betting man, I'd probably think about, 253, 252 would be a good area for it to come back down and retest and see if we can hold that area before the next leg up. So definitely keep an eye on it and looking for it to push a little bit. However, indicators are giving strong bullish sentiment, and we'll just have to play it and see how it does. But I do think we get a little relief day, a little cool down, comes down the test, and then starts this next leg up to the top for the true breakout that we're looking for. And let's go ahead and go into Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson's looking strong, guys. We were talking about this one a couple days ago, and we definitely got 3 soldiers pushing up, and it's starting to gain its moving averages. So start to pay attention to Johnson & Johnson. It doesn't like this area down here. It likes to be up here. So I got a feeling Johnson & Johnson's going to keep pushing, and we'll see 175, 176 here shortly. So definitely keep your eye on it, and if you want to go in contracts, I would suggest 2 to 4 weeks out, but 175 calls are looking juicy. Boeing. Boeing, I'm liking where we're at. Okay, we had a nice run with Boeing, right? We weren't able to hit that gap up here to clear the gap, but we cooled down. But I still like where we're at. We're holding strong with our moving averages, and I'd like for us to probably consolidate here a little bit, and then then we'll probably look to run to clear this gap. So we're looking probably the next week or maybe 2 weeks from now to start pushing back up to clear this gap right here. So we're definitely paying attention to it. And let's go ahead and finish up with a couple big ones. Target consolidating strong down here. We talked about this the other day. It was going to push down and probably come test this lower level, 146. I'm thinking we're headed down to the 146 to test that bottom level, and it doesn't like to stay down there very long. So watch for the downward play, the 146, and then watch for the sharp reversal, pushing it back up towards the 150s, 155 area. I like that trade. And let's go finish off with Apple, everyone's favorite. 3 crows on Apple. I told you guys it was coming down. It was going to push down, and we were going to test this area here, 151. I think we come down, okay? This one's going to be interesting for earnings play, okay? Because what we've been seeing with these tech plays is that the day before earnings, they get a sharp dump to a bottom level where they start to consolidate. All you got to do is look at Microsoft and see exactly what happened. Where's Microsoft at? Hang on, and I'll show you here in a second. But all you got to do is look at how Microsoft is. One second. Let's look at that right now. All right, let's go into 30 minutes. All right, here's what we did, right? So before earnings yesterday, we were up here, we dumped and we consolidated, right? And then, of course, again, earnings are later, right? We dumped again and consolidated, okay? I think Apple does a similar thing. Let's look at Apple on the 30-minute chart as well, so we can get a good representation of what's been doing the past couple of days. Pretty similar, right? Riding high, dumps, consolidates, dumps again, consolidates, dumps again, so it gets its leg down here. This is the area where I think we're going to start to see a little bit of a push. Maybe tomorrow it opens, we dump a little bit more, we come down, test this 150 area, and then we'll start to consolidate, and then look for this to get a nice push going into and hopefully through earnings. So we'll definitely pay attention to that. Apple's a very important earnings trade. All right, team, and that's it for the video. Let's go ahead and go back in here. Talk about pro perspective, okay? One of these things that we talked about that I promised I would go into this stuff is pro perspective. So today's topic is going to be earnings. And when we're talking about earnings on the pro perspective, I want you guys to understand what's going on with this. And we're dropping them knowledge bombs, guys. So earnings, they're risky due to volatility, right? Usually trending and popular stocks see run-ups into earnings. What we're seeing currently, we got to play the battlefield and the current market, right? What we're seeing is that we're seeing they are dumping before earnings and then popping on earnings, okay? So you got to understand the flexibility and adapt to the market, right? Tech and speculative stocks are very risky holding through earnings. We already know that. Most popular stocks have traded at huge forward PEs, and the bear sentiment currently will cause selling as these are overinflated and fundamental underlying. Now, some of these other stocks, they have good fundamentals, Apple, Microsoft, stuff like that, but they're still been so inflated when we had the pandemic push and everything, that people are still thinking that, some more downside is due. So we're definitely playing these by ear, and any type of earnings trade is extremely volatile and extremely risky. So you need to understand, don't go into these trades and put all your nuts in one basket, because you need to go in there and scale in so you can take the risk and hopefully come out on the green on the other side. And these stocks will see relief, okay? But the current sentiment, the way it is, long investors just aren't there on these speculative and inflated stocks, and even the good fundamental stocks, okay? The longevity of the long-term investor is not there. And when we talk about these long-term investors, we're talking about whale investors, the ones with the big money, okay? Not retail investors like you and I that are purchasing 1, 5, maybe 10 contracts. Okay? We're talking about people that are spending millions of dollars. The long-term sentiment on a lot of these stocks just isn't there. They're waiting for the crash in the market so that they can pick the stuff up on the cheap. All right, guys, and that's it. That's the video. I want you to invest in yourself in 2022. I hope you do that with Traders War Room. And guys, hey, quit wasting that money that's not making money and come over to the Traders War Room side of the house, and let's go to war. We're going to go ahead and hop into some products and services we provide that we think can assist you in growing, learning, and making money. First of all, we got a class coming up on 7 August, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. The class is how to use price action for directional day and swing trading. I get this question a lot, so I'm going to teach you guys what price action is, how to find a direction for your trades, and how to enter and exit for profit strictly off of price action. And it's going to be a fantastic class. 15 bucks gets you a seat and you get the recording. So definitely check it out. Go to the website, traderswarroom.com/upcoming classes, and register your class seat today. Services we provide, we talked about this earlier. We got free and paid services, but if you want the good stuff, you got to pay for the paid services. And that's where you get the real-time buy and sell alerts, the live trading bell to bell. We are open every day. The market's open. You can come into our live trading room and you can see a pro investor, how they do it, ask questions, and get some real-time trading right then and there. We also offer one-on-one mentoring. We have the trading classes like we just talked about, and we got a fantastic community. I'm telling you, we're really fantastic community over there. Basically, we're battle buddies going to war at the stock market. And if you can get down with that, then we want you on the team. We have much more than just what you see here. I got 25 plus real-time analysts alerting all kinds of styles, stocks, option, crypto, forex, long, short, day, swing, spreads, leaps, you name it. We got it. Something for everybody, every type of style, every type of budget. Come and get some. One-on-one mentoring, we were talking about this. If you're in need of developing skills, gaining confidence, receiving guidance, refine strategies, getting a pro perspective, or you just want to explore new plans of attack, we got you covered. So book your session today at traderswarroom.com, and our secretary will plan it out, get with your schedule, get with the analyst schedules, and we'll make sure we get you executed on your one-on-one mentoring. And you guys get the copy of the one-on-one mentoring as well, so you have a reference tool for future reference needs. Instant messaging platform, less noise, just alerts. We are live on this. So check the website out at the link below and see what's going on. If you are tired of the overwhelmingness of maybe the Discord platform or the other trading platform you're on, maybe just a simple instant message where you got solid alerts and just less noise, just alerts, just money-making items to get you better prepared and hopefully go out there and be successful. And we talked about the classes. Listen, here at Traders War Room, we talk about every battle needs a battle plan, and we hope you build yours with Traders War Room. Our upcoming classes are fantastic, but our historical classes are rangy, guys. We have a fantastic repertoire of the historical classes. You can go in there, you can make a purchase of any class that you want, and you watch it right from the website, just like on YouTube, man. We got you covered. So various topics to become a total investor, trading strategies to become a lethal trader, and perspective from pro traders on proven tactics that make consistent wins. So purchase your class today or check an upcoming class. And again, I can't harp this enough. We want you to quit wasting that money that's not making money and invest in yourself. In 2022, we hope you do that with Traders War Room. With that said, check out the bell-to-bell live day trading passes. You can DM or send us an email at traderswarroom@gmail.com. And we got our fundamental class. This is fantastic. You're going to start seeing circulars on this one coming out in the near future. We're going to start our next official curriculum class starting the week of 29 August. And this is fantastic. This is basically like a college. We got a virtual classroom. We have instructors. We put it all out on the table. 6-week course, 2 sessions per week, and you get some study session, guys. It's going to take you from a good trader to an elite trader. And again, smart plans, always training, proper management, secure your money. Let's go to war. And with that said, come and trade with the bulls with Traders War Room. See what we offer on the website or social media. Type in at Traders War Room on your platform and come check us out today.